Welcome in everyone to Earthbound Super Series. Tonight we have a PK Scramble race between Lontr0 and javinat0r. This is a round one match in the 2025 PK Scramble tournament. I'm joined tonight on commentator by Creator. Well, hi Creator, how are you tonight?
I'm doing well. How are you? And hello everyone watching.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm looking forward to this. These races, this is race number 4 in round 1, and these first 3 were really exciting. So looking forward to another good race tonight.
Definitely. Hopefully it starts out a little bit kinder than the last one.
Yes, the last 2 I will say have been rough starts. But we will. I know Nano was saying that she hopes that Diamond Dog and or Shroom is not as mean tonight as they have been the last couple races.
Oh, we immediately have javinat0r going upstairs to get a cheap bracelet.
I mean, with 25% unscaled boxes, it makes sense that we're gonna scout that box right away, see if we can grab something good.
Makes sense for sure. And our Buzz looks like it was Tucson, which gives us at least a relatively easy key item check once we get that $200.
Yes. Hopefully we'll get an item that maybe gives us access to that was an interesting enemy right there. Ooh, Sword of King.
Oh.
So hopefully we find
that's a nice get.
Yeah.
We got double skip.
Yeah, that was a nice double skip.
Very clean.
Yeah, a lot faster than I can do. I've been having trouble with that, the second skip there lately, so I'm always impressed when these runners can hit it just instantaneously. And
absolutely.
Second teleports tonight's going to be Summers.
I mean, that gets us a couple of relatively clean checks, but neither one is going to be fast yet.
No, but it does get us access to a third teleport right away, which could, be a big thing. So
I would have to say probably not the ones I would be hoping for.
No, definitely not the teleports I'm hoping for, especially with Diamond, so that's not useful right away.
No. I wonder if South of Net's going to have anything of more interest.
A ribbon, okay.
I mean, throwing it on the ground, I get it.
Yeah, I mean, with not knowing how soon until we're going to pick up a second kid, yeah, I get, maximizing your storage space there.
Okay, Pencil Eraser, now Tucson's feeling a little bit nicer.
Yeah.
Still
a little bit spicy making that walk, depending on the enemy levels, but more than likely it shouldn't be too bad, and that's going to give us our first sync access.
Racer, that's not useful, unfortunately, because that's going to be the unscaled. Not useful in determining where it is in scaling.
Right.
But that Punk tells us some stuff.
Yeah, Punk says, you're not supposed to be here yet.
That's our first death, although that's at least a pretty, that's a quick one,
Yeah. Interesting that Lontr0 chose not to go into Tracy's room there on the way by. Just nope, we're just not even gonna bother.
Yeah, I can see it though. Especially since that's also just kind of like habit if you run a lot.
Yeah, no, I completely get it. We're getting some reverse mice pickup here.
I love this play, especially this early, although it does mean that Ness is going to be pretty full.
Yes.
So we definitely are hoping for an easy, quick access to a kid at that point.
Yeah, I think at this point you gotta be kind of hoping that whoever is in the cabin is stupid and has the key to let themselves out.
Yes.
So
Oh, death to a fire plug. I guess that was the door guard at arcade.
Yeah, it was the door guard.
Okay.
Yep. So, javinat0r getting the knowledge that that is going to be a tough area right now.
With that level of enemy, yeah, because this isn't progressive, so that may actually be a little bit past logic even.
Yeah, very well. It could very well be. Yeah, with progressive not on, it's always up in the air as to whether or not punk and arcade fights are gonna ever be in logic, or if that's just a spot where you're gonna maybe have to come back to or later or so.
Okay, and we've
We'll see.
got a split here now. We've got Lontr0 checking Apple Kid and javinat0r checking the Summers teleport. I suppose.
I mean, either play is good at this point, but yeah, interesting that Lontr0 is definitely
Tiny Ruby.
managing their inventory by dropping stuff. So
But we got a Tiny Ruby, which means that now Summers is definitely the play. It's going to be unfortunate for javinat0r when they find that out later.
yeah.
But we get to find out what that teleport is.
Yeah, it's going to save Lontr0 a little bit of time for sure, not having to double back here. But yes, those, as everyone sees at the bottom of the screen, the flag set is insert generated enemies. So it'll be generated enemies, I believe, like 40 or 60% of the time, and regular enemies, and then 25% unscaled gift boxes. So, that's why we're seeing like Sword of Kings, Bracer of Kings in those early boxes, and we'll see what else we potentially see early. So, but yes, as Kirk points out, there's that diamond check for us now. So that diamond, makes sense that we got that.
I'm always a little torn on getting Foresight relatively early, because it's so open. Oh, what did you catch what the ruby was?
It was a waste. It was police badge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that stings.
Yeah.
Okay, now we've got javinat0r getting those mice.
Yeah.
Definitely always the heads up play if you've got access to them.
Especially because we're headed to Foresight, and if there's any chance that we may pick up a that yogurt dispenser, you want to be able to mice out
Yogurt
right
dispenser,
away.
signed banana, or even if you're just checking. Well, I guess mines have mice, but still.
Yes.
I mean, even the monkey invitation.
Hush.
It's easy to get.
We don't want monkey invitation.
Hopefully, I didn't just curse them. Okay, so we just turned in the diamond. What are we getting? Cabin. There we go.
Cabin. All right. So imagine. Yeah, so I think at this point I would, jump on the bus there and head to 3 to get that kitted. Yep.
Absolutely. You get the teleport to Dusty Dunes, you get the kid check in 3, and with the cabin, key to the cabin, we've got another kid check up there in HHV.
Yep.
Trying to think, I don't think there's any open teleports, so it is just a walk to HHV.
Yeah, it's gonna be a walk. I mean, and that makes sense since we got Pencil Eraser so early, and Tooth Nexus. Normally, when you see those combined this early on, we're not gonna be lucky enough to get HHV teleport pickup. We're gonna have to make the walk. So,
and we've got double bus rides going on right now, bus and stereo.
Nice little coffee break for everybody.
We do have chat asking for Monkey Cave. I guess they just feel like making our runners' lives a little bit harder. Who do we think? Who do you think that kid's gonna be?
I mean, I would hope Pooh at this point, but knowing the way that these seeds have been lately, I'm guessing it's Jeff.
I keep expecting the first kid check to be Teddy Bear just out of spite by the seed.
I mean, we wouldn't mind seeing Buff Bird. We have not seen Buff Bird yet in the first 3 races of the tournament, so we're always
Buff
looking.
Bird is definitely welcome.
Yes.
We've got Jack-o'-lantern Kid, so I guess Threed is roughly within its normal logic. Unless those are inserted.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard to to know.
Jeff.
And there is Jeff.
Good call. Good call for you, less good call for the runner. But at least he's always an additional however many slots of inventory.
Yes. And he's got 1 additional item.
Oh, actually, bazooka.
And
right out the gate.
And he's got that 1 additional key item and access, can open a boogie tent.
I kind of expected a stab at the boogie tent. But I definitely see the logic of checking HHV to see if it is Paula, then you get those levels.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of like this play by javinat0r to go ahead and grab that kid. Sooner we get the kids, sooner we can make sure that they're leveled up for in game. So
it looks like it's just the play. I will say that with the seed giving them bazooka immediately, I think the Jeff line is a little bit cozier than it might be otherwise.
yes, absolutely.
I think I only really get less pleased about seeing Jeff when there aren't any useful items.
Got him an actual weapon.
Useful for when you want to just hit auto. Yeah, dodging and despawning enemies here can be such a pain.
Yeah, the mountain is definitely one of those spots that it's either gonna be nice and let you, get by, or it's gonna be evil and just make you grind your way through it. So.
That butterfly they just went by, that thing has caught me sometimes.
Yep, that's a horrible spot for a butterfly because it can just block the path and just hover there and be like, nope, you shall not pass. So.
Oh, a vital capsule in that checkup by javinat0r.
Yeah, it's interesting. javinat0r is doing the extra checks here and not just pushing through.
I do understand it with the unscaled, although it can be a trap. But that vital capsule, I mean, that could absolutely pay off. Hey, who do we have? Looks like Paula. the UFO engine. Which is a wasted
unfortunate.
slot.
Yes. So now we have 2 wasted slots.
We haven't gotten the Franklin badge, right? This is just an item check?
No, I think that Jeff had the Franklin badge.
Oh, okay.
Yep. In the quick menuing there, I did see the Franklin badge. So.
Okay.
And that's even, more of an incentive as soon as they picked up Jeff to head here, so.
Hannah is bringing up the valid point that wasted item slots are what Escargot Express is for, and I, for one, want to see Escargot Express called during a race.
That would be like an ultimate meme of somebody taking the time to call Escargot Express.
Yeah, Guardian General, that's usually relatively free. And, yep.
Good number of levels that they're picking up there. And rewarded meteorite. So, nice required item.
Yeah, that's good as long as this isn't a real easy 5 magic camp like last night's was. And since we've got those exit mice, I mean, yeah, wrap up HHV, go get this sync done. That is a lot of...
Oh, but look at all those bears, and somehow he is managing the perfect dodge zone. That teddy bear, that teddy bear must be breathing in heavily to.
We do have the bats running, although the bears aren't. Oh,
no,
wow.
the bears tend not to run until you've beaten the Sank here, but you notice that the moles are running, so.
Yes. The moles and the bats were running. It's obviously for Sank. Shouldn't be a problem, but those bear dodges were great.
Yeah, I think all those levels that they picked up by defeating Guardian General, you're really making a difference here, and this first Sank, so.
Yeah, that's Thunder and Storm just evaporated. And our first Sank. Curious what they're going, what Lontr0 is going to aim for next. Looks like they've got Dusty Dunes, so they could check the mines, and Moonside and Tent.
Mine, Moonside, Tents, Berglund Boss Base.
Berglund Boss. We've got Titanic Ant.
Yeah, but those enemies are hitting hard.
Oh yeah, that's on.
That, I mean, Blim got taken out there in a single shot, so.
Yeah, that's unpleasant. That's not what you want to have running out.
Javinator getting by Electrospector to pick up his first Sank. And Lontr0 with the clutch and gets by the Atomic Ant there.
Yeah, that was spicy. I wasn't sure if that was going to work, but... Okay, so we know Monkey Invitation's a little bit deeper than you might want.
Nice thing about that, it does open up that shop.
Yes.
And as normal, have a bunch of really good items there. We can get the money for them.
Yeah, and those items, that specific shop is one of the ones that, if I remember correctly, is explicitly deeper than Logic.
It doesn't necessarily have to be deeper in logic. It's based off of the typically it's based off of the level for the Berglund boss space, but even sometimes if Berglund boss isn't that deep, the chop tends to be pretty good. So yeah,
We certainly got a hyper beam. It's always good.
Yes.
Oh, Javinator hadn't done the Apple Kid check yet.
Nope. Time for Javinator's meme.
Okay.
Okay. And an unfortunate Carbon Dog Diamond Dog there in the boogie tent.
Ooh, and that's not pulling its punches. I think that forfeit's a reasonable call.
Yeah, absolutely. Give it that one round, kind of see what it looks like, and then yeah, definitely nope out if it doesn't seem like it's going to be impossible for you.
Double teleport bonks.
Oh, with one hit point there, Paula survives. Titanic
Incredible clutch.
Yeah.
And that means Paula just got some hefty experience too.
Taking that deluxe spray pan. Doing the hyper beam there for Jeff as well.
Oh, Lontr0 is actually doing the monkey invite, so chat gets their wish. I will say that as much as I think everyone loves to rag on this, Monkey Cave honestly doesn't take terribly long, and you get an item and a teleport. I don't hate to see it as much as I used to.
Javinator choosing to go back and grab a second mouse before walking to the hospital to revive the kids.
I'm not sure why Javinator hunted down that much.
I think he was trying to avoid other enemies there and didn't realize that it was there.
Makes sense.
Oh, yeah. Dork points out too. He could maybe he was hoping for a party wipe to bring characters back to life.
I could see that, yeah. Starstorm for the teleport, but we did get a Tindacraut, which is useless right now. So unless we end up with an underworld teleport somewhere, the monkey cave feels a little warped.
Yeah, feels like a rabbit hole we didn't need to go down.
Yeah, it's always unfortunate when that happens.
All right, Javinator heading to turn in Tiny Ruby to get the news that we already know, that that is a worthless turn-in. Right, so now the question is, where is our progression? Is our progression going to be at the mines, or is the progression going to be at Moonside?
I would definitely check mines. We're already, at least Lontr0 is already in the desert, and I don't know, that one always feels at least quicker to see what it is.
Yeah, I mean, at least you can get that hint, find out what it is. Because if it's something like Hawkeye, we're just gonna not worry about it right now.
Absolutely.
Yeah, if it's something like maybe jar fly honey, slime banana, something like that, then we'll see if we can go in and get it real quick.
Fly honey.
Fly honey.
Yep. You go in for that.
And Javinator is gonna head into the monkey cave now, so that'll be no time loss on Lontr0's side.
Looks like Javinator had someone get sunstroke immediately.
Never fails.
And thanks to the smaller Playground of Doom. Well, this shouldn't be terrible.
No, we'll see how it goes here, this first one, but
Oh, right, the smash.
yeah, that smash, I mean, definitely hurt, so
Right, but they were able, since Lontr0 was able to take it down in one round,
yeah.
I mean, it's going to eat a little bit of 5 points because I think that did need a flash beta, but should be okay. Or freeze beta, sorry.
Yeah, he's freeze baiting it, which is okay. I think it's probably the way to go here.
It is better than shrooms. Oh, Pooh's gonna be kitted out.
Yeah. Hopefully we find Pooh and don't just, hold the items forever. Yeah, welcome in, Chargles. Yes, all that gear and Starstorm already. So yeah.
A lot of the time, I'm pretty neutral in getting Pooh, but in this seed, yeah.
Did Lontr0 sell the sword already? Did I apparently miss that? That's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate if we get Pooh.
Yes.
I think Javinator may have just dipped on getting Starstorm, and it's just going straight to the mine.
Yeah, I think he did. Which, I mean, it makes sense, right? There's no point wasting that time.
Absolutely, yeah.
If we don't have Pooh, so we can come back and grab it later if we get him. And no,
I don't believe the runners are doing any bits. It's possible that they are, and we're just not aware of it, but... Mine's doing its thing and dumping just endless numbers of enemies.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the mines without 1,000 enemies waiting for you down here, so...
Oh, these things are actually hitting.
They are.
I'm very used to those just being a joke, but they decided not to be.
Alright, so gonna rely on that freeze beta here to get a spy.
Yeah, because previously it was beta plus bazooka, and Ness just couldn't match bazooka's output.
Lontr0 choosing to walk out rather than wasting one of his mice.
I think that makes sense. It's not that long of a walk anymore.
No, it's easy. He didn't quite get the skip there.
So close.
Oh no, but he fuzzy pickled and he's completely. Oh no, maybe he's not dead. Maybe it was just the visual glitch there from Jeff being dead.
The Fuzzy Pickles was just out for blood today. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh no, did someone equip the Magnum airgun over the Hyper Beam? Definitely need that trip to the... So, Jar of Fly Honey, we don't have, like, they don't have Saturn
No,
Valley access.
no.
do they?
I'm headed to Moonside right now. Right, I healed
Yeah.
Jeff. We're headed to Moonside because we don't have. We have this and we have Boogie Tent.
And we know Boogie Tent is not where you want to be.
Yeah, at least it wasn't. You know, now we've leveled up some. You know, maybe it's a little bit easier, but I'm definitely, you know, knowing that that's Diamond Dog or Carbon Dog, Diamond Dog, I'm definitely trying Moonside first.
Absolutely. It's at least worth the check. Although, got trapped. Yeah, Tint is a relatively beefy Carbon Diamond Dog situation. So it was unpleasant at the time. I think that was Everdread in the boss slot.
Yeah, it looked like Everdread.
Well, that's assuming that it's not like end game, like vanilla end game. That's silence. So I mean, it'd be doable.
Throw away that Casey bat. Nice text skip.
Always good to have that. Yeah, that's definitely Everdread. Okay, let's see if yep, that skip worked.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good skip there on Javinator's part.
And Everdread did go down pretty easy. Blind banana.
Another key item, another sanctuary. Alright, Javinator headed to discover that Carbon Dog Diamond Dog is the Boogie Tint boss.
More doable now, in that he doesn't just wipe everyone instantly, but that's still unpleasant.
We are into Diamond Dog.
This is definitely doable. Yeah, Sorter Kings immediately is definitely a moment that happened. Okay, Javinator did in fact get through the tent.
Yep.
So it is very much doable now, even if that opening is unpleasant.
Oh, yeah, unfortunate enemy hit before you can move.
Cutscene enemies. Oh, and a trillion edge on Lontr0.
Yeah, no problem.
The ads are just roaches, so this should be fine.
Right,
Oh, I got distracted. Did you catch what that item was?
I didn't. Chad, help us out. What was the item? Hawkeye.
Oh. Of course.
Of course it was. Yep. I mean, do I dare? Can I hope that Magnum gives us the? Oh, he gives us
Zombie
zombie paper. All right. I was hoping for the book that would unlock
The Shyness book?
No, not the Shyness book. The other one, so we could get into the so we could get into the pyramid.
The hieroglyph copy. Yeah.
Hieroglyph copy. There you go.
Just make them go all around the world.
Yep.
Absolutely. We do, I mean, so I think in a lot of cases I try to hold off on walking to Saturn Valley, but I think at this point in the seed, you just do it.
Yeah, I'm not holding off at this point. You know, Lontr0, the only trick he's got is Boogie Tent.
And we know that's nothing.
Right. We know that nothing. He knows that's deeper in the seed because he's already tried it once. So he's just figuring that he's going to go on, and if he needs to swing back and try it a second time, then he will. But
yeah, but given holding Meteorite Piece and Fly Honey, that's a sink, and 2 teleport checks.
Correct.
I don't think there's a key item check.
Nope. There's no key item check, but yeah, two teleports. Like you said, plus the sink. So.
Which I have not been marking those. I know for a fact that we've got 2 sinks down. This would be our 3rd.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Where might 4th be? I guess we could find key to the shack somewhere, but
We could. More than like, honestly,
Underworld.
Yeah, I was gonna say having Tenderkraut and it kind more or less being in logic. Definitely thinking that one of these 2 teleport checks is going to be Underworld.
Yep. I honestly forgot that they got Tenderkraut ages ago. But yeah, given that, it's almost has to be Underworld. Unless it's like Dalam and there's Pooh and he's got the carrot key or something silly like that. Hey, and Javinator just got through Moonside and should be heading straight to the museum, the sewers. Maybe Frank living in the sewers feels pretty correct. We do have some overworld plague rats.
Yes. We got a nice teleport skip on.
No guard. That doesn't happen that often.
That's a inserted generated enemies. So that's a generated enemy would have been sitting there. A lot of times when that happens, the guard is just missing. It's a known thing, so
No, we take those. Okay, Lontr0 trying to stutter past and got the red. But easy enough fight, just annoying. Is this even rando? Looks like Ness got nauseated, but who cares?
yep, who cares? Quick heal. Nope.
Tomar dropping the knowledge. All the generate/shuffle enemy settings make it so NPC enemies obey the 60% spawn rate thing. So that's good to know.
Yeah. All right. So the first teleport checked there on Lontr0 side was Starstorm. So
that's okay.
so he is Starstorm Beta and Omega. Plus, I think Bracer and Diadem, but I feel like somebody pointed out that they think he sold the Sword of Kings, which isn't a big deal for who I'm more likely to use side points anyway, so I don't mind selling the sword early.
So this is very much a poo seed with no poo in it.
Oh, he dropped Diadem too. Ooh, okay.
I mean, at this point, it's hard to disagree with the thought, because like we're getting close and no poo in sight.
Right.
But man, if only. Fart Painter can be a little nasty if he lands those thunders when thunder is in logic, but shouldn't be too bad. Yeah.
No, there it goes. All right, Javinat0r back in the arcade.
Oh, interesting. I forgot about arcade. I completely
forgot this was still an option.
Kraken's hitting a little hard, but should fall easy enough. And I have to assume that we're about to find out what the meteorite piece teleport is. Because at this point it has to be a teleport.
Yes, absolutely. We've got okay pendants.
Oh, that's good. I'd love to see that. Okay, Kraken is down on Javinat0r's side.
Ooh, nightmare. Live noodles, silence.
I did not catch the... Was it two silences?
No, whatever the third item was, Lontr0 dropped really fast. It must not have been anything.
Yeah.
Usually it's a piece of food or like maybe a super hand-aid, something like that. So the third item tends not to be great, but...
Using that mandatory weight to get a bit of a heal. Makes sense. And the Ness's Nightmare fight is ongoing, with Psy Shield Sigma having to come out. Feel that.
And it is Salam.
Yep. Makes sense.
Alright, so we're either gonna see poo or we're gonna get a buff bird.
And a bunch of stuff immediately tossed on the floor.
Yep, and I missed what the boss said there was at the mayor, but we'll see here in just a second.
Shyness book. Okay. Oh, we do have Foo. I'm very curious what his key item is going to be. It went so fast, I missed it. Ah, bubblegum. So I think we're about to see possibly mandatory mood training.
Not necessarily. Well, wait. Yeah, mandatory mood training.
Yeah, because the item was, yeah, there it was just now. It was a pack of bubblegum.
Yeah, we only have access to 3 sinks right now, so yeah, we're gonna have to do mood training to see what opens up for us.
Never see that, but you love to see it. Now, oh yes, and we did see a T-Rex bat and a heavy bazooka, and both of those are definitely.
Alright, so the way that this seed is I was just gonna say, Girk, I have a feeling this is gonna be Deep Darkness.
It would absolutely make sense with everything, with the items that we've been getting.
Yep.
It could, in theory, be Underworld, but I don't know.
Yes, Deep Darkness will give javinat0r a chance to catch up since he already has Shyness Book.
Oh, that's an unfortunate red.
There it is.
Yeah, so that means Lontr0 now has to, and I don't remember now which, it was arcade, so Lontr0 has to remember that arcade is a thing and go deal with it.
Yeah, Lontr0 has arcade and Boogie Tent still available besides heading into Deep Darkness, so.
Hey, I trying tent first.
He's looking for that Shyness Book.
Yep.
He doesn't have Hawkeye. This
No,
is
he has to do both. So
yeah.
Yeah, neither one is wasted, and yeah, this definitely this gives javinat0r a really solid chance here. Gargles, Winters to Hieroglyph. That that would have been a little too mean.
What if it more Scramble, more better?
That's true. That's true.
All right, so no problem there with Carbon Dog, Diamond Dog, as expected at this point with Lontr0's Psi and item stack.
And that is, of course, the advantage of catching these on the backswing like this, is that you are better kitted out. So the slightly tougher ones, you can just go on ahead and fly through them most of the time.
All right, Lontr0 remembering that the arcade is a thing.
Can I get revenge on this punk now? and this fight is probably still going to be unpleasant, but should be it shouldn't be a real, like, it shouldn't be any sort of problem.
Nah, these Starstorms are gonna make it pretty easy.
And I don't mean the Kraken.
Yeah, no, I knew what you meant. Yeah, well, while we see these runners kind of overlap each other, what we've seen the other runner do, we'll take us this second to say, please drop these runners a follow for the great work that they've been putting on. And big thank you to Temple tonight for doing our restream. And thank you to Creator for joining me in commentary.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, and Lontr0 is through arcade. We'll be getting that one was a shyness book. Here momentarily. Javinator. Wait, did Javinator bypass the sync?
Well, he's heading to get more mice right before he does anything else. I don't hate this, so
Yeah, that's fair. I always forget what Milky Well. I mean, that one's pretty easy to get out of, but at the same time, if you get unlucky in the exit cave,
yeah.
you can get caught into like 3 battles in a row. Ask me how I know. BBRs? No? Okay. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, we've got the bazooka.
Yeah, got a big bazooka, got a bag of Dragonite there, so and you know, BBOs are easy enough to get back to grab if he really wants one, so it's all right. All right, so teddy bear or buff bird? Buff bird, buff bird.
It's got to be teddy bear. We so rarely get ourselves a buff bird.
Right, nice stuttering there on Lontr0 to despawn those enemies. Oh, teleports right into an enemy. That's unfortunate.
It looks like 2 ropes. Yeah, 2 inserted ropes. Javinator just got the Dalam. I don't think, oh, excuse me. I don't think Javinator got rid of any of Pooh's gear.
Yeah, I don't think so. And we saw buff bird.
Well, you know what? Good of the seat at this point. We need, I think they needed that win. Javinator's gonna have to do a little bit of inventory shuffling, but is definitely feeling good about keeping all of that gear now. Oh, skipping the safety save.
I think more of that was a check to see what item that was, and since it was a locker, he doesn't want it. And that's more what that was. Oh, useless yogurt dispenser.
Mm-hmm.
So
bypassed the teleport check, but I mean, I get it. We've got go mode now in sight.
Yeah.
In fact, we've got,
The only thing winters.
could be winters, but like all that gets you is 6 sync, because right now automatically This is either 4 plus Gygas or 5 plus Magic Hand, whichever one you
Right.
prefer.
Yeah, so I get completely not wasting the few seconds there to just skip it because you know it's not going to give anything you need.
And I don't think.
I suppose it could be Scaraba. That's the other one that could have been. But either way,
Yeah, Scaraba at this point is basically wasted
yeah.
space and time. Winters it
Based on-
could be, but that's such a slow check.
More than likely it was Winters because we haven't seen anything that would give us access into Scaraba for once we
Right.
get there. So
Right. But we do have Pack of Bubblegum on hand.
we do. Welcome in, Rain. Yeah, a little bit of a longer seed tonight. You know, these first few 3 seeds were all sub-hour. We're definitely not, I doubt, really not going to get there tonight. So shouldn't be too much past an hour, depending on the route these runners take. But
Okay, and we looks like Shroom is down on Lontr0's side. So if Lontr0 wants to do Gygas, he's ready for it. My personal, I would probably be doing the 5 plus Magic Hand, but I think at this point, with how tight these are together, and the fact that they have okay pendants and just generally have the gear that you want, I think it's just personal preference.
yeah, I think so.
Ooh, that's kind of an unpleasant little insert enemy right there.
Yeah, the persistent automaton definitely living up to the first part of its name there. Yeah, I agree.
Oh, we got giant bird sprite.
Yeah, I agree. I saw that robot running away and then doubled back at Javinat0r. It was a bit strange there. So, all right, so
Lontr0 is
we're going
after.
we're going 5. He wants to go grab a bird,
Yes.
a mouse, and then then he'll head back to Fire Springs.
Yeah, if he's going for mice, that's what it has to be. And I don't know, that's my preference. I think that that's the right thing to do, but
Oh, unfortunate red swirl there.
yeah, Deep Darkness is not being particularly kind to javinat0r right now. Yep, right back to Underworld. I assume skipping the Tentacrot turn in. Oh, wow. I don't normally see quite that many enemies in Underworld.
Yeah, especially 2 right together there. That's just unfortunate.
They're definitely hitting hard, although it does seem to only be bashes. And we got that Omega, that Starstorm Omega, making it not matter. Gurk raises a good point that the shop in from behind Tentacrot is probably full of really good stuff. On the flip side, I feel like we already have quite a bit of nice stuff.
Ooh,
Close.
so close to getting by that.
And javinat0r just made it through to the Penda Village.
Lontr0
So
does get a runaway there, gets into Fire Spring. I'm not sure on either of their repel situation here. I think we've seen a couple, but not more than I think 1 or 2. So,
I know for a fact that I saw one.
and that was a meme teleport. Teleport to 3 there. So,
Yep, so 6 sync is somewhere.
Yeah, well, the talking rock, once you where you turn in the Pinderkraut would have given
That's
us
right.
would have given us one more teleport check. So
And given the pack of bubblegum, it is almost certainly that one is probably one.
yeah, it had to be that. That one has to be pack of bubblegum because logically it can't be anything else. So
Okay, who do we have? Guardian Digger. Just remember not to punch him too much.
yeah,
Or let the flying man do the punching.
yeah. Well, luckily that bounce back just on Flying Man. So and the shield's down. So the Starstorm 810.
Gurk is saying that there was a Repel DX somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, I just couldn't remember.
And, well, Guardian Digger went down pretty easy. So we should see Lontr0 going straight to Magicant.
Yeah.
Javinator's honestly not terribly far behind.
No.
Realistically, like, Lontr0 could very easily get into a nasty fight in Eden, in the Sea of Eden, with one of the
Yeah,
swimming bosses.
we don't know what the Guardian there is in the Sea of Eden. We don't know, and we can get our guesses in for who's going to be there and who's going to be our Magicant boss.
They are relatively lucky in that a number of the nastier enemies have already been fought. But there's still a handful still floating around in the mix. So it could still be something pretty unpleasant. And Gurk raises a good point. It's hard to dodge those Eden bosses when you've got 5 people in your party.
Luckily, Buffbird took a death there, so we're only going to have a party of 4. So that actually, pretty good, a good thing there for Lontr0.
Still a little tricky, but that one is definitely a lot more doable. Only 4.
Yeah, I mean, that first one, honestly, even 3 can be tricky with that first one. So 4 or 5, 4 is hard, 5 almost impossible, 6 is impossible.
Mm-hmm.
So,
and yeah, it does look like Lontr0 had both a Repel and a DX. And of course, Magicant, for me at least, I like that you can hear Bill when the Repels wear off.
yes.
So got through that no problem.
Javinator making a beeline for Fire Spring.
Also skipping past the Tindercrot turn-in.
Evil Money.
And Spook.
Spook.
If you can, he's got Psy Shield, Sigma. If you can make it past the first hit, shouldn't be terrible.
Yeah, we've got heavy bazookas. We've got, Starstorm, Omega.
And Freeze, which Freeze are we on? Beta still?
I think he's using beta, but I think he's got Omega.
Okay.
And all right. That
Okay.
is Department of Spook down. Get your GGs in chat for Lontr0 as he will take this race here with an official racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 55 seconds.
GG to Lontr0 for sure. And we'll see here if Javinator wants to continue on. Welcome, Lontr0.
Welcome in.
Okay.
GG's.
Just do that. Hello. Yes, that seed was evil, actually.
Yeah, we were taking bets on to see how much the seed could throw at you to make it as long as possible. So
I think the funniest thing is that I did every single check before I actually got progression and started moving forward towards Saturn Valley. Like, I did everything!
No, you absolutely did. It was watching you. It was just like, what is even left?
I wanted the Winters teleport so bad. Teleking Rock, teleport to Winters? Okay. That makes sense.
yeah,
we kept expecting that.
Yeah, Talking Rock had to be because we the other one that you skipped was Threed.
Well, the
Village,
10 to T.
so-
yeah, I was
10
just
to
go
T,
mode
so-
at that point, and
Yeah,
Monkey
no.
Cave was useless, but it kind of was useful because it had a Starstorm, and I just bought brain food lunches and Starstormed Omega to everything. It was really funny.
I mean, it worked.
Good.
Beautiful.
And you both
Starstorm-
you both did everything the same. You both did Monkey Cave. Our one thought was for you was hoping that you remembered that you had the arcade available.
Yep.
And went there before you headed to Deep Darkness. So
The only thing was that, like, I first went into the arcade and I saw I got hit by 150, so I clumped those two until the end, and I had great offense by then. So it was no problem.
yeah,
But
you both
Probably
took
the right play.
out there. So
Yeah. I feel like I could have maybe done that Carbon Dog 3 tent a little bit earlier, but 80 damage fire isn't fun. Should have saved the flame pendant. Oh well.
There was a flame pendant, wasn't there?
There was in Saturn Valley, I think.
That could have helped, but on the flip side, I mean, it was fine.
That was stressful. Stressful! That was fun though. We got it done.
Yeah. The only thing I think that could have made it longer on y'all was a required, like, Winters to Deep Darkness.
I know. Because the only two places we didn't go was Winters and Scraba. That's it. So if we were just messed up and twisted and made us have to go through like double dip Winters or something, put it in Stonehenge to progress. Why not?
Just for giggles.
Yeah. Bunch of goofs.
yeah.
That was funny.
So yeah,
This is totally gonna be the longest seed of round one. Like, there's no way. We played 90% of the game.
Honestly, given how much of it y'all did have to check, it's a very impressive time.
Thank you.
Yeah, just shy of 104 for everything that you guys did. Definitely impressive. But honestly, it was only what, like 6 minutes slower than the first day, so you're not all that bad considering how much you guys did. So
It's funny. The seed I finished before this was on pace in Magicant for 32 minutes, but I died on the Magicant boss. And then there's this seed right after, which is like double the time. So this is great.
And Javinat0r got his magic cannon access.
Beautiful.
I think he's definitely trying to just finish it out and just see it through.
Nothing but respect for that, because like that was a long one.
Yes.
Gotta close. I think Javinat0r doesn't have Starstorm Omega. I don't know what the second Starstorm was, but like it's fine. Hopefully it's Heavy Bazooka.
yeah, the Starstorms were Monkey Cave and the Saturn Valley check, and he didn't. When he finished Monkey Cave, he just left it. He saw that it was Starstorm and didn't pick it up.
I see.
Yeah, so he's only got one of them.
I had a feeling it was going to be useful. Punch was
Well,
right.
You're right. And I missed
800
it just there,
damage.
but I don't know if Javinator has the repelled DX or not.
Oh yeah, we would have popped it, because I had a DX and a normal, which is perfect for running through Magic Count.
And I mean, you can get through it without them, but it's definitely a lot less pleasant.
It goes from a 30-second ordeal to
There
2
it is.
minutes. Okay. Probably just wanted to get through that first bit. Tag, just repel the whole rest of the way through. That's fair.
Absolutely.
Yep, I didn't check either of these. Who cares? We're going at this
Yeah,
point. We're so
There's no
strong.
point. You've got everything. I think the only question here is going to be whether you can also slip past the that first turn.
My first one was so lucky, but you just gotta look for that corner. Maybe? Ah.
Oh. Yeah, we were saying, it was lucky that that bird had died in that fight that you
Yes.
ran into coming out of Fire Springs. You only had the 4 to worry about when you got here.
My fires, like my underworld encounter rate was absolutely ridiculous. I saw like 20 different dinosaurs.
Oh, I don't know if I've ever seen it like that.
Yeah, that was funny.
'Cause I think you effectively got pincered even like at one point, and I cannot remember seeing that in Underworld, at least not.
Oh, what is that tuck? Oh wow, that's ballsy. All right, please put up a shield. Oh goodness,
Oh no.
what's getting nuked?
No shield. We're just throwing everything at him.
Well, good luck. He did at least get 1 Starstorm off, so that's something. And goodbye, Boo.
We got BBRs. This should be fine. 3 turns at most.
It should be totally doable. It's just definitely a little bit spicier of an approach.
Should have it this turn. Pretty sure.
There it
Nice.
is.
There it is.
GG's to Javinator.
Yes, GG's in chat for Jobinator, who finishes with an official race time of 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 52 seconds.
Honestly, still a very impressive time given what the seed threw at y'all.
Unbelievable brutality from Earthbound today.
And you also had some weird visual glitch when you had Fuzzy Pickles come down at one
Yes! Yes!
they all
On the
dead-
mines! I've never seen that! Like, why was everyone dead when that happened?
It's because Earthbound and Fuzzy Pickles were out for blood today.
Mm-hmm. That
They
surprised me
wanted-
so much. I'm glad you noticed. 'Cause I was freaking out.
It was just sort of glanced over and was like, oh god, did something happen?
I thought I died or something, or the game gonna crash.
I don't. Welcome,
Hello.
Javinator.
Welcome, Jobinator. GG's.
Hey, thank you. To
GG's.
the GGs.
Jeez. That seed was
GGs.
brutality.
That was weird, right?
We just did everything. I was
Yeah,
we did
literally
90%
every
of the
check.
game. Yeah.
I was thinking about going for 6 just for the memes by the end, but I was like, nah. But yeah, that was wild. Like even I was a little bit scared to go for Gygas just because of how strong you had to get just to get to 4. I was
I know.
kind of worried about what he was scaled to.
But I mean, 3 Thanks for Open, Shyness Book. You might as well do 5 at that point. It's right there.
Exactly,
So,
yeah.
It was right in a
Especially
row.
with the exit mice just sitting in your inventory.
that was tiring.
That was-
though.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I had a few too many bonks. I definitely had that one issue where I was scrambling because only Paula was left, and I was trying to get her killed, but the the encounters were too weak, so I kept auto winning them. Then I eventually went to the hotel or the hospital, but I think that would cost me 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, we figured that's what you were doing there, trying to get her to die. But yeah, like you said, every time you would do it, you would either green swirl or auto kill. So
Yeah, and then I was in like panic mode mentally there, and I went for the exit mice, and then I was like, yeah, I'll just get the exit mice and then I'll go somewhere strong. I'm like, nope, still can't teleport. So yeah, that was a mental whoops for sure. But overall, not bad. I think usually I'm in the weeklies. I think Lontr0 beats me by about 10 minutes. So a couple
I'm just
mental
inconsistent.
gaffes here. Yeah, okay. Like I'm a couple minutes better than my usual gap, so we'll call that a plus.
You guys surely didn't see me bonk 3 teleport alphas in a row, right? Like,
No, definitely not. I don't know what you're talking
yeah.
about.
Low light. Didn't happen.
Oh, I don't even want to talk about some of my teleporting. There were some rough ones. I don't even know when I was in the swamp there at the end what I bonked into, and then I ended up getting the fight.
Oh
It was
wow,
like a
really?
really long leaf on one of those little bushes or something like that, and then I got
Oh,
red swirled because I was trying to get away from something. That was a little rough, but
that's stupid.
yeah. I rolled my eyes into my back of my head because I took a risk doing monkey invitation because I was like, no, like I hate monkey invitation, but people avoid it. Maybe I go for it early, and
Well,
then
hey, we both did
finding out
it.
it's Star Storm and I forget what else we got, but it was just
It was
garbage.
Starstorm and maybe like Pack or something. It was
Yeah,
winter stuff,
something useless.
and we didn't get to winters out of that. I picked up that Starstorm though, and Starstorm Omega brain food lunched everything, and it was beautiful.
Yeah,
That
that
was
sounds. I
fun.
got poo so late. I
I
got poo
mean, yeah.
super late, and I was like, by then I'm like freeze gamma. I found a Magicamp bat.
Got a match
Like
get bet? Nice.
yeah, because I turns out I forgot where to go in After Shyness book, and I went the wrong way. And I was like, well, there's a chest here. I might as well open it. And I got a Magicamp bat. I was like, oh, we're definitely going now.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, I mean, like other than it being an absolute nightmare, that was a fun one.
Yeah.
But yeah, GG's. Thanks for the game. Congrats on the win, and yeah, best of luck in the next round.
Thank you. GG's.
GG's to
And
both of y'all
thanks
for
for
sure.
the. I was gonna say appreciate the restream and the comps. Always appreciate that stuff. So
Yeah,
thanks, guys.
thanks.
Of course. Next match is going to be tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific time. So keep an eye out for that one. But with that, I will say good night. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by, and we will see you next time.
Good night, and thank you, everyone.
Everybody.
All right. I'll head out as well. Good
All
night,
right.
y'all.
Yeah, good night.
Yep. See you.
Thanks,
Gotta
thanks
hop off.
Fedor, and
Yeah.
have a good night. Thanks, Temple.
Thank you, Temple. All right. Y'all have a good one.